2020 has been a difficult academic calendar year as schools had to shut down in wake of Covid-19, which has now become a global pandemic. Now that schools have closed to allow the balancing of upcoming calendar year for 2021, school authorities have been urged to ensure that they continue putting up measures that will help stop the spread of the virus. Michael Musenga is Children's Environmental Health Network Director, who conducted a sensitization tour of schools in Livingstone on the need for learners and teachers to continue adhering to health guidelines.
The idea they have, the schools they have, but the compliance level is a little bit a problem because you see the children have no masks, then the social distance is not being observed, and unless we comply with the health regulations, then we can see we're doing fine. But at the moment, we are still a little bit far in terms of compliance. So you see the hand washing facilities have no soap, and I haven't seen any child passing here and washing their hands. Most of these hand washing facilities are just put there for humanitarian reasons, but there's no follow-up to see that the compliance levels are being adhered to. We have seen also chemicals which are being used. Some of them have expired, and then there was no manufacturing, the data on the manufacturing labels are not there. So meaning that also the chemicals being used are questionable in terms of compliance.
The team also took time to chat with students at Livingstone Secondary School on the importance of safeguarding themselves even as they go on an academic holiday.
Because your hands are clean, you have masked up, but the dirty environment, COVID still is going to approach us. So one, mask up, our hands should be clean, and our environment should be clean always. Okay? Yeah. So I've come to remind you that this COVID has come and it's not going away now. If we won't do anything, it will come to stay. So what you're supposed to do something so that it goes away. We don't want it, eh? Yes. As long as we don't want it, let's do what's supposed to do. Mask up, clean hands, and clean environments. Are we clear? Yes.
Okay. The only thing that I can tell them is that this disease is very serious. It's very serious, and we need to make sure that our environment, where we're coming from, is clean.
Preventive measures such as wearing of face masks and social distancing seems to be a challenge among citizens as some remain skeptical over the existence of the virus. Muya Mkumbuta, Movie TV News, Livingstone.